Hi guys, welcome back to Marcus World. In today's video, I just want to really talk to the guys or ladies. I say guys just to include everybody. That's generally what I do. But man, I want to really just have this conversation with you guys and just let you know if you're on the fence about doing Ubering, or if you're not making the type of money you're making, whatever reason. This is more of an encouragement video of why I think you should do Uber. And the very first reason that, let me tell you something. Before I started Ubering, looked on YouTube trying to see what other people did. And of course, my location is in the Houston area, so I can really speak to this particular market. But the very first thing that I don't think people realize is that when you become an Uber driver, you are now a business owner. Well, I don't feel like a business owner, you may say, but it doesn't matter how you feel. You are truly a business owner. You fall up under the self-employed status, because you are a partner. You're going to get a 1099 contractor. I'm sorry, a 1099, and so you are a contract partner with Uber. So what does that mean? Well, if you never, I've owned some businesses before. I'm going to tell you what that means. The money that you initially make with Uber, say you make you gross $500 a week. This is before your gas and all this stuff. Let me tell you something. You're not getting taxed on $500. Of course, as a self-employed person, you have to pay about 15% tax on there. But check it out. You're going to get some benefits that you normally would not get working a 9-to-5 job. The very first one I want to talk about is your mileage. Well, let's back it up. Let's go back to the very first thing you need to Uber. You need a cell phone. So guess what, guys? 9 to 5, you can't, when you get ready to do your taxes and it's tax time, it's coming up to tax time, guess what? Your cell phone is now a business expense. So the very first thing I would recommend that you do is open up, before you even sign up for Uber, go get you a bank account. It doesn't even have to be a business bank account. You can just get a personal. You want another bank account that you run your income and expenses out of. So, and I would also encourage signing up for QuickBooks online. Okay, that's an accounting software. It's real easy to use. You can get tutorials, learn how to use it. It's simple to use, guys. And guess what? That expense that you pay for QuickBooks, it's now become tax deductible. Maybe you're doing this as a side hustle, make some extra money. Guess what? Now you can begin to incorporate things and write them off on your taxes. Of course, let me put this disclaimer, like everybody else, I'm not a tax professional. You need to go seek the advice of a CPA, whatever, blah blah blah, CPA. So seek the advice of a CPA. Back to the story now. Your cell phone now has become tax deductible. So that monthly expenses you have on your phone, guess what? That's going to lower your income down. Then let's talk about the next thing you need. You need a car to drive. So whether you go through their exchange leasing program, which I will do a video about that, or whether you're using your own personal car, your car, now a portion of that is going to become tax deductible. When you drive for miles, even the miles you drive from the time you get in your car to the time you come back home, those miles are driven for Uber, so you can write those miles off. There's depreciation you can write off. That note that you may have to pay on that car, you can now begin to write that off. The insurance, you can write the insurance off. These are business expenses because you are a business owner. Are you getting what I'm saying? Okay, not only that, any maintenance, oil changes, tire rotation, new tires, new brakes, car breakdown, windshield wipers are business expenses. These are the type of things that being a self-employed person, it opens you to. Say if you make $60,000, we all know that when we do our taxes, we all trying to look at how can we get money back on our taxes, how can we lessen that tax bill. Let me tell you something, by Ubering, you don't even have to do it full-time. Do it full-time, do it part-time, do it however you want to. But now you can begin to write things off. When you are Ubering a certain part of the miles, you separate them out. You know, even QuickBooks have this app on part of their app, because of the type of driver, because we're drivers. Um, it'll track mileage. There's also another app called Mileage IQ that you can use and track your mileage. And it's as simple as swipe left, swipe right for business or personal, and you can begin to track those miles. Guess what? While you're Ubering, if you go get something to eat, oh, well, that falls up under meals and entertainment. See, you'll get a portion of that becomes deductible. So it's so much more than, oh, I'm just driving for Uber. You see people, you losing money. Guess what? If you need to create a loss, you can create a loss. If you know, you can get losses because maybe you're not driving, but maybe you've got these expenses that you're incurring. So these are things that, you know, you're not going to find many people talking about, that just because you're an Uber driver, you're now a business owner, which now you get deductions. So you may have made $500 for that week, but by the time you write off your cell phone that you've got to pay anyway, the fuel that you put in your car, a portion of that, okay, maintenance for your car, the car note, the car insurance, and so forth and so on. You know, the app for the QuickBooks, you know, that's your accounting. Okay, in my other video I talked about the TNC license, the money that you've had to spend on that becomes under licensing, that those are tax deductible. It deducts from your income that you made. So you're essentially taking that $500 that you would have had to pay tax on, and you're taking that $500, you're taking it down. You're taking it down. You might get it down to $100. That's your taxable income right there. Whereas if you work an 8 to 5 job and you make $500 a week, you got to pay taxes on that $500. So that's one great benefit about being an Uber driver, is that you have to stop looking at yourself as an Uber driver and start looking at yourself as a business owner. You know, there are other things that you can do. Like, I do YouTube videos for Uber. So guess what? I'm looking at getting a drone. That's going to become a business expense because I'll be vlogging and videoing those things. I got a home computer that I have to edit my videos on. Now I can bring in my home as a home-based business, and these things are tax deductible. So, with that said, I want you guys to like, subscribe. Also, if you hadn't signed up for this video, signed up to drive for Uber, there'll be a link for you to definitely sign up and get started. You'll get 25 bucks just because whenever you do your first drive. So, thank you guys. Have a great day. All right, bye.